The market makers, the market manipulators are at it again. Toshi dumped aggressively from 0.00041 all the way to 0.30369, and we are currently trading around 0.00037 for Toshi coin. We came close to this our limit entry for Toshi around 0.00035, and but fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. But from the look of things, if I'm not mistaken, the dump we are currently experiencing in the market is not over yet. And before you panic, sell. Toshi is not the only coin currently experiencing this dump. The entire crypto market is currently in a bloodbath. Your favorite altcoin is currently in a bloodbath right now, you understand? No project is spared. Even BTC, Ethereum, none of them is spared. You understand? Everybody is taking the massive hit. And yeah, so like I said in the previous video, the previous analysis still stands. The moment this stop loss is getting hit, it will mean we should all get ready to get messed up by the market. You get, no one knows how far the market manipulators would want to manipulate the entire market. If you guys remember, I specifically drew you guys attention to the BTC liquidation heat map, and in the previous video, and we are going to be talking about this liquidation heat map real quick in this Toshi video as well. And yeah, so fingers crossed, let's see how I go. My worst case scenario would be Toshi dumping into this zone. Anything below this territory, the moment the stop loss is getting hit, then it will mean the market is about to get really nasty and messed up. So yeah, that's that for Toshi coin. Entire crypto market is currently going through a bloodbath. Majority of your favorite altcoins are down aggressively. BTC tanked heavily to the downside all the way from 91k. It was supposed to hold above this obvious liquidity zone, but it didn't. It broke through it directly and took out a lot of stop loss, liquidated a lot of traders. As you can see, over 219,000 traders were liquidated in the last 24 hours, with long positions getting massacred. Over 566 million long position getting liquidated, while short position is just 74 million. Jeez, this is aggressive, like seriously. And if you guys paid attention to the previous video, I specifically drew you guys attention to this liquidation heat map on the 6 months time frame. And I told you guys, from the look of things, we don't, according to what the liquidation heat map is saying, we don't have any other liquidity to the downside, where we have most of the liquidity is now positioned between $126,000 all the way to $140,000 for BTC. But if we are to correct further, it is just going to be an obvious manipulation. That was the exact stuff I told you guys in the previous video, and also in the videos before the last video we uploaded on YouTube. BTC didn't dump because of bad news. There was no negative Trump tweet, no Ford, no stock market crash, no tariff or bad earnings. They just feel like an obvious manipulation to wipe out high leverage traders. The current BTC candle looks emotional on the 1 hour time frame, but the behavior is purely mechanical. If you ask me, this is not human behavior at all, because we were expecting to get an obvious bounce from this zone. Remember, I told you guys in the previous video that for BTC to invalidate this my long entry setup, which I have around $80,000 for the price of BTC. Now it has to break above this TP zone, flip the TP zone into a support. Then that is when I can boldly say we've invalidated this long entry, but that is not happening. Now we broke above the TP zone, but we were unable to flip it into a support, which was supposed to happen. But due to the obvious market manipulation, because like I showed you guys in the liquidation heat map, there is no liquidity to the downside anymore on the heat map for BTC to take out. So the crash you're experiencing is just an obvious manipulation, and also to clear out the minor long positions we have there before reversing the price to the upside. So from the look of things, since we've invalidated this scenario of flipping this zone into a support, then I think you all should get ready, because anything can happen. I won't be surprised seeing BTC retest this our entry zone. And if that is happening, Toshi coin is going to get massacred as well. So fingers crossed. But one thing that is still keeping me going is the orders chart. Now, this is the entire cryptocurrency market cap ratio, excluding the top 10 cryptos and also BTC in the crypto space. And if you're paying attention, we've talked about this chart a couple of times on our channel. This is the QT period and then the QE period, which is the quantitative easing period, and also the QT period, which is the quantitative tightening period. I've explained this to you guys in the previous video already, and the summary of between the QT and the QE is just the QT is the period or an era which liquidity is being extracted aggressively from the market, while the QE is the era which liquidity is being injected aggressively in billions of dollars on a daily basis into the market. And the last time QT came to an end, it marks the market bottom for the entire cryptocurrency market. That was in August 1st, 2019. Now, QT, on the other hand, for this 2025, as a matter of fact, this QT is the longest QT so far the altcoin market have experienced. This QT lasted for the current QT that just came to an end, lasted for more than 3 years, whereas the previous one just lasted for less than 2 years. That is why altcoins have been in an aggressive downtrend and not showing any sign of a bull run or altcoin season. But since it has come to an end, the QT just ended. But since the QT has come to an end in this December, it is expected to come to an end December 1st, 2025, which we are already in the new month. By the way, happy new month to you guys. And I believe the market should bottom now, and the current crash we are experiencing is just to flush out the high leverage positions before rebalancing the market and then reversing the price to the upside. So in my own opinion, as long as altcoins hold above this trend line, which has acted as a significant support for altcoin history, I think there's no cause for alarm at all. And sooner or later, we should begin to expect the QE to begin. The moment the QE is starting, is going to mark the beginning of a new aggressive phase for the altcoin market, because the QE is going to be an era of liquidity injection into the altcoin space. So this is what I expect to happen for altcoin very, very soon. I think it's likely to happen Q1 2026. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do that. My name is Isaac. For those new to the channel, you're welcome. So fingers crossed, let's see how it goes. Peace out.